Hello friends, this is Seth of the Cygnus LPs, and today we are 21% done the game, yes, but what game are we playing? Well, Crash Bandicoot, obviously. The Wrath of Cortex, to be more precise, even down to the accent and everything. Accent, I'm not even sure if that's an accent, it's more of a voice register. But yes, we are doing Seashell SHENANIGANS again. Oh, hey, I can say it right now.
Leave my levels alone!
I'll do what I want to your levels. If I want to boost the audio level so that I can actually hear your voice, then I will do it. Oh, you meant that kind of level. Well, geez, aren't you breaking the fourth wall or whatever by doing that? By saying that, I should say yes. We have this level. I've been dreading this level. Are you kidding? Greatest omen ever for things to come. No, but even without the Let's Play curse, like, taking its toll, this time trial gave me hell during the practice run, and I had a better controller. Yes, I'm still too lazy to go get the good controller upstairs. Let's just jump into it, and I need that mask. I don't care if it wastes time getting it. I need that mask. You need this mask. You need all the masks you can friggin' get. You need to basically become a mask collector in this level if you want to survive. That is how bad things are going to be. So just break boxes. No, don't crush me. I guess the trick here really is to just don't stop, because if you don't stop, then you're just going to pass right through these friggin' dumb things. You're going to want to go this way. By dumb thing... No, friggin' mask. I need the friggin' mask. Mask collector. Remember, it's the code to life. This isn't even the worst part, honestly. This part is actually quite simple compared to what's coming up. It's the yellow submarine part I'm dreading. My recommendation, just keep shooting like this. Just keep shooting. Don't die of those things. This underwater cactuses are going to make this the worst experience for you, time trial-wise. I mean, everything else is kind of manageable, because all you have to do is go forward and keep shooting, so that anything in your path will just get obliterated. But then you have these friggin' cactuses, and they're friggin' annoying and stuff. I think they turn all the nitros in here into, yellow boxes. Yeah, but it's a good idea to just keep dropping these things anyways, just in case. I believe you have to go this way, actually, so don't bother with those. Yeah, they try to trick you, too. Those friggin' underwater cactuses are just like, hey, look at me, I'm an underwater cactus. You obviously have to go this way, because, you know, this game is mean enough to make you pass a friggin' 1,000 underwater cactuses. But no, you don't. Okay, we're coming out close, and if I remember anything for this practice run, it's A, watch out for these, and B, keep shooting. Don't think you're home free. You're not. There are friggin' things everywhere, and I think there's a guy at the end who's just gonna try to friggin' pin you down with this harpoon launcher or whatever. How does that even work? How does he launch a harpoon, like, underwater? Isn't there some kind of resistance that just... Well, I guess the shape of a harpoon is made to kind of go underwater to some extent, because, I mean, it has to kill... Did I make it? Did I make it? Please tell me I got the relic. Please tell me I got the relic. I didn't get the friggin' relic. I quit LPing forever. Take two. I didn't get the relic, guys. The hardest. I was all like amazed that I actually made it through this level, like no death. It was practically a no death run, and that is hard enough. But then really, what the heck? I guess I wasn't going fast enough. I guess, to some extent, you can't be a mask collector, because if you're just collecting masks the whole time, you're just going to miss everything. And by miss everything, I mean not go fast enough to get a friggin' dumb Egyptian cross thing that's supposed to be a relic. I'm so pissed off right now. We're going to fail. I know it. I can just feel it in my bones, but we're kind of close. So just, let's go. Let's go. That was stupid. Stupid. You're a stupid Bandicoot. Sorry if my commentary sucks today, but geez, I hate this level. I've been dreading it for the whole LP. I've been dreading every level like it for the whole LP. You might want to drop something there. As you can see, that kind of breaks you a lot of time boxes. And we're making good time. Now, if I've learned anything from here, it's the first shot, you can just kind of stick to the top and just break these things as they fall, so you don't have to wait 2,000 hours for them to move their arm. You kidding? Take 3. Don't suck, Bandicoot. This is not your job. Like, your job is to spin. That's what video game law had. When you came into this world, Bandicoot, you were a spinner. That's what people like you are called. Your sole purpose in life is to spin, not to suck. That's Kirby's job. And if you keep sucking, I'm going to personally come into... I'm going to go over to Wumpa Island and kick your arse. I'm not even kidding. I'm going to kick your arse harder than Ganon and his pistachio crew. Just calm down, calm down. Breaking the boxes, breaking the boxes. This is, I should keep my eyes on the recording, but I just felt like looking up there for a second, and would you look at that? It's 8 minutes in already. 8 minutes, jeez. I thought it was a lot worse than that. I thought it would take like 10 minutes apiece, but I guess we are doing a time trial, so I mean, it makes sense that we're going somewhat quickly, because it would be kind of... I hate this. The only valid way to go through this quickly is to just spin into it and lose life in the process. And by lose life, I mean lose a mask, because, you know, Crash Bandicoot has no life whatsoever. His mask is his life. If he loses his mask, he loses his life, and he's like, it's not meant to be. This world is not worth living in without masks. So then he just commits suicide. That's essentially the story behind Crash Bandicoot. He's a friggin' mask fetish Bandicoot guy. I didn't even know Bandicoots could have fetishes until now, but I guess this is just a kind of crazy thing you realize. There's crazy epiphanies that come to you when you're friggin' time trialing the worst friggin' levels in the friggin' world. Friggin', I can say friggin' a million more times if I have to. I'm just gonna drop bombs. Drop the bombs. This is the bomb. Okay, we're doing good time, and hopefully we have like a super friggin' shiny mask of shiny awesomeness now, so we aren't gonna fail like last time. No sirree, Bob, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, and my horrible commentary is going to go back to normal, because we're gonna do a normal level that isn't friggin' hell. You know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna run through this. You can do that. I'm pretty sure you can do that. And you know what? I won't mind doing it at all, because, I mean, that's... Yeah, that shark. That's what annoys you. You want to keep your guard up, and when you pass there, keep shooting like crazy, like a crazy person who is trigger-happy. Because that's what you gotta do to kill sharks, apparently. You gotta be a trigger-happy friggin' yellow submarine driver. We win! Yes, and... gold rank, too. I hate how it goes from whatever color relic you get into a... silver, it's not silver, platinum relic. So, high five! There's no numbers, I can't write a 5, forget a high then. We were just high when we did this. That's why we sucked so much at doing this, because we were high. Water levels suck! I don't even care if that over-peaked on my friggin' microphone. Okay, so we're done that, finally, and now we can get into stuff that aren't stupid. Banzai Bonsai. This is going to be a pretty interesting level. I still have to get over the friggin' water level time trial shenanigans. But otherwise, this will be pretty interesting. Why is this interesting, you ask? Well, if you have eyes, like the majority of my viewer, you may have noticed that we are slightly shorter and now have yellow hair. We are also, well, I'm not sure how you're supposed to know that this is a female, other than the fact that it has kind of a female hairdo. I just called the female an it, so apparently it isn't a female. Apparently it's a transvestite. I don't even know. But yes, we are playing as Coco. This game was advertised, like if you read the back of the label, I think, or something like that, that it's the first time Coco is playable on foot, quote-unquote. But I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that that's not true. In the previous Crash Bandicoot games, or at least Crash Bandicoot games that came out before this one, Coco was playable on foot in, I think, the main hub, and just in certain bonus levels, maybe? I'm not quite sure, but yeah, apparently that's a thing. So this game kind of was... It was just a major player in the whole scene of false advertising video games. But anyways, let's not dwell on that. It's still a good game, despite how it lies. It's basically a cake. This game is good because it's essentially cake. Cake is good, but cake is also a lie. This game is good, but it also lies. So that's just a good analogy for you here. I hope I didn't miss any boxes. I failed to point out a lot of the gimmicks of this level, such as the hard platforming at the beginning. The platforming in this level actually gave me hell, particularly towards the beginning of the level, you know, when you have those platform thingers that go in and whatnot, and friggin' ninjas shooting at you, but that's not exactly what gave me hell. Oh, look, I'm invincible. One thing about Coco, I'm kind of wasting my invincibility here, but Coco does not have the mask on her face when she turns invisible. Yes, Coco turns invisible. That's why this friggin' shiny thing is showing you exactly where she is a mile away. No, Coco, when she turns invincible, she doesn't have a mask on her face. I guess they were just too lazy to change her sprite like they did Crash. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's a glitch. Maybe there is a sprite for it and it just wasn't well programmed in. I really do not know. All I know is we need to get boxes. And as you could see there was kind of a frame, the shape of a... Are you kidding me? Okay, this is kind of... Oh no, I don't even have a... You're gonna die getting this, aren't you? You're stupid. That's all I have to say. Alright, so you may have noticed a red frame over there that looked kind of like a death route, except that's what death routes look like when you don't make it to the death route and you died before you got there. But as I recall, we didn't die, so you might be wondering, why didn't you get that death route? That's because it's not a death route, and we'll get into that later. Those of you who have already played, well, basically any Crash game, you'll know exactly what the significance of that red framework, or whatever the heck it was, is. Yes, this is good grammars and stuff. But no, that's gonna come later. So yes, Coco is dumb. Yes, Coco is dumb, but I was gonna say she is done being dumb, but apparently the alliteration slash rhyme, alliteration slash assonance, I guess it would be called, was not very good in the sense that it kind of messed me up, and if something messes you up and you fail at it, then chances are it's not a very good alliteration slash assonance, is it? Can you fall there? Please tell me you can. Yeah, I was pretty sure you could, but I wasn't positive. Here, we can just destroy this. We have 2 nitros, because nitros are dumb. And we have a friggin' box under there. There's a box over there. Yes, we know, Vector, but we're just gonna break it, because we have a mask, so we can do that. If you don't have a mask, well, then you have to kill yourself. It's not my problem. You should have had a mask, dude. You should have collected masks. It would have made the world better for you. And I bet you're going back and talking to your, like, 2 minutes ago self saying, Why weren't you a mask collector? Because mask collectors are noobs. Not really, because if Majora's Mask has taught me anything, it's that awesome people who wear green are also mask collectors. Just saying. So yes, now we have these bouncy things. Later on, you get to a point in the game where you have a bouncy thing like that, that really the physics for it is just atrocious. Luckily, they got the physics right on that one, though. But yeah, so you're gonna wanna... You're gonna want to begrudge those friggin' bouncy castle thingers, because later on in the game, they get kind of annoying in how horrible they are to maneuver around. I don't even know what's wrong with them later, too. I guess we should leave this commentary for when we actually get there, because I know who needs to hear me rant about something that it hasn't even happened yet. That guy just threw a knife in my face, but we survived it, because, you know, we have a mask, and that's how life works. No! There's a checkpoint right there! Wait, can you go back in the question mark the other side? No, apparently you can't. Whatever, it still counts as we got the boxes because we cleared it. At least I think. Yes, we made it. We can finally get this checkpoint that was ever elusive earlier. Jeez. Can't believe I died right before a checkpoint. And here I was complaining the whole time about how that water level we just did, the time trial, was the worst thing in this level. And yet, I somehow failed that hard. This is just not my day, is it? Well, to be fair, this is a pretty fun episode, I mean... other than the fact that we had to do that time trial, which is still one of my least favorite time trials in the game, but trust me, they get worse. So they get so much worse. There's a box over there. It's trying to hide from us, jeez, and it's an extra life, too. So I think that does it. We got all the... Yeah, okay, good. For a second, I thought we were missing a box, and I was going to go like, no! But we got our Boxing Day diamond, so I won't be going, no! So I'll just have to wait and go, no, another day. And there we have it. Even though Coco did all the work, of course, Crash gets the honors of putting the friggin' gems there. And just, Coco was in that level, right? And we never saw her come out, because, I mean, after we came out, it was Crash who came out. So where did Coco go? I guess she just stayed to check out the scenery? Nope, she's right here. What the heck? This is Inception in the Crash Bandicoot community. Whatever, we're just gonna... Yeah, okay, I did not want to see the load save screen, but whatever floats her rubber duck. Anywho, so in the next episode, we are going to, you know, do more Crash Bandicoot stuff, which is the time trial for that level that we... Hopefully we're not going to fail right before a checkpoint, but wait, there are no checkpoints in time trials, so I mean, that works out perfectly for us. So I'll see you guys then.